Sergeant, give me a report.
Sir, the enemy in Minnesota is in our sights. Reports say they are at a little log cabin.
A little log cabin. They're so in trouble, Sergeant.
I'm not a captain, sir, I'm a sergeant.
You're anything I wish you to be. You magic man, you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So soon I will be the new host of the Frater vs. Retro show. Although I have a few tricks up my sleeve, they will not win. Will they, Sergeant?
No, sir. We're sending out scouts now as we speak. Somewhere in a magical, mystical cabin in Minnesota. Our heroes are trying to figure out a plan. Okay, we got some problems here. We got space invaders. We got a lot of shit. I remember, Glenn, what happened to your voice? I don't know. Man's having a stroke. So, we're being invaded by Imperial soldiers from space. Anyone have any experience in this? Peter Graves, we didn't really get to talk to you much last episode. Almost like we forgot about you. Well, that isn't that hard to do, Frater. You don't want to get that guy on a roll. Trust me. My name's Peter Graves. And on Biography today, we talk about the history of small log cabins being invaded by aliens. See, Frater, he just states the obvious. When you ask him a question, he'll just state the obvious, because he has nothing to say. He's just a novelty, but we need him for the show when he's here. So, apparently there's like these giant walker elephant things heading towards the cabin. I think we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, Frater, we're in a lot of trouble indeed. That Milo guy, he's gonna just tear us a new one. There must be like a plan though. I mean, well, what? Hey, Frater. Hey, Glenn, what is it? Well, you said here that you need a plan here. Well, me and Billy, we can just start throwing some pies at their ship or something. What? Frater, it might just work. Sometimes what it is an act of confusion. Something that doesn't make sense. See, these guys are from space. What do they do all day? They just don't do much. You gotta confuse them. See, they're already going out there with the pies, and I didn't even give them permission to do so. Pookuppy, what do you think about this? That's some crazy stuff, and I'm nuts. Yeah, see, even Pookuppy's like, maybe we should consult IG-88. How about that? Hey, IG-88, what do you think? He thinks it's nuts. So yeah, Frater, this is not gonna go well. I mean, even Pooh Guppy wouldn't do something this nuts, and he's crazy. So, our magical heroes, as they wonder what to do, the two crazy rednecks of Minnesota, Billy and Glenn Farfinger, have run up to the ship and started throwing pies at the main Star Destroyer.
Sergeant! What What in flabbergastings are those two idiots doing?
Why, they're throwing pies at us.
Throwing pies! Wait. It's doing devastating damage to the ship! Sergeant, I thought you said our Star Destroyers were not capable of sustaining damage from any weapon, but according to these data, it is destroying the ship!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, we didn't really suspect that the enemy would use cream pie. The cream is disintegrating the ship. Oh.
Sergeant! Sergeant, no!
Frater, they blew up their Super Star Destroyer. What? It worked? They took out the whole fleet with pies. Well, but that's not possible. Frater, I told you something's wrong with this dimension. Nothing's like, not logically that shouldn't work, but it did. Oh boy, I think we need to play a game or something, man. We need to work this one out somehow. And we're back. Well, that was some weird stuff, Frater. Only thing is, Billy and Glenn haven't come back yet. I hope they made it out alright after blowing up those ships. It's so weird. I expect that kind of a tactic worked. Well, here's the thing is, Frater, it's like, I'm starting to really wonder about those two guys, Billy and Glenn. There's something weird about them. It seems like anything they do, that's sort of where the universe goes. So you'd say that, theory-wise, that Billy and Glenn are sort of like an anomaly in the universe. Oh, yeah. Oh, is this after you got blew up by those pirates? Yeah, this is after I got blew up by the pirates. Yeah, that was... that kind of stung. Yeah, that stung, Pooh Guppy. Yep. And so you're going back to Mexico, my memorial? No. We're going to head back to this planet. I think originally I was going to explore this, and then we got attacked. Oh, it's only a neat game for her. I don't remember any games back then that gave you this kind. Well, wasn't there an Atari game? Yeah, it was called Star Raiders, and it wasn't like this, but I mean, it was kind of like the first attempt at a space simulator, and for the first time, we made it to a planet here, unlike last time, and we didn't get attacked by pirates. I hear now you can like make your own bases, and yeah, you can make your own bases. You can get a moon lander. I've got to figure out how to do that stuff myself. It doesn't actually tell you how to do it. Kind of like Minecraft or something. You just figure out yourself. I need to get some resources. course, as always, you always gotta, when you land, you always gotta make sure, what is around you. Is there any creatures you need to be aware of? I mean, is this game like, there was a lot of controversy. Well, with this game, it started with a lot of controversy because they promised a lot of big things. But what it is time goes on and the updates keep coming out, and they're adding more stuff, and it's getting to be where it should be, at least somewhat to what the promises of Sean Murray had said. The problem is he got in trouble because, he should have pretty much said, well, this is what the game will be after so many months, that, eventually it will be all these promises. But so for now, this is what it's going to be when you first get it. So it'll be like this, and then it'll get better and better, but that's not how marketing works usually. Look out for that little guy right there. Oh, I won't shoot him. Although after a while, I will warn you, the Sentinels you will start shooting, because they essentially don't want you to do anything. And there's a race in the game that basically even says that they have never been allowed to really evolve as a race because of these Sentinels. And they just hate these Sentinels. So yeah, after a while though, you don't even care how bad you make the Sentinels mad, because they're just a natural enemy. Now when you mine this resource here, the Sentinels won't attack you. They don't even seem to mind. But probably eventually they'll update that so they will actually start caring. You're not gonna mine that whole lump right there. I mean, that's kind of anti-productive for the show, Frater. I mean, if we're gonna do that, we might as well just go ahead and we can... Next episode, instead of playing a game, you could just have me just digging in the ground. We could just have me just shuffling. Gregory Peck, let's play as a shovel. Might as well do that, Frater. Yeah, we might as well, Oh, there's a little bugger right there. And of course, your environmental skills, as always, are quite efficient. Just blow a huge hole into the ground. Well, see, what it is you can scan these creatures and you can name them, and then get credit by discovering new creatures, and basically be like a universal biologist, just exploring the universe. I really love this world. It is cool, Pooh Guppy. So, oh, I see, that's your discovery. Yeah, see, like this thing here, you can name it anything you want. In this case, I just take the money. Well, of course. I mean, who's gonna have the time just to name everything? Plus, someday, when the servers are even on, I mean, they're not gonna be able to save all those names. So, you might as well just upload it. Just hit the upload button instead of, renaming everything. Unless you just want to do that for roleplay reasons. Look at that little bugger. Look at him go. Yeah, he's asymptomatic. Asymptotic. Huh. Well, we're almost done. Still, still kind of reeling that we blew up a couple Star Destroyers with pies. I'm still trying to figure that out, Frater. I really a little careful. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going on with this dimension. It's just weird. Yeah. Just stop playing or something? I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of stopped. Ah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, Frater. I mean, if this just moves while I'm gone, okay. Okay, goodbye, Gregor Peck. I'm going to the moon. Okay, goodbye, Pooguppy. Well, guys, that's very much most of the time we have, and figure out what to do next show. There is a next show. Goodbye.